Alright guys, DJ, Guildmaster, Westmoreland Gamers Guild, back again with another battle report with Samurai Greg.
Back again.
So we're doing something a little different. We're trying out some scenarios for an upcoming tournament. For one, we're trying out our lists. There's another local club to us who are doing a tournament at 100 points. It's like a private event, invitation or something. So we're going to go to it. And then we're also we're running a tournament May 12th. It's going to be battle ranked. There'll be more information to follow for you guys following the videos and stuff we do. And we're probably going to be running it at 110 points. What we are thinking about doing is maybe having one or two kind of custom scenarios. I'm not sure yet, but we're trying one out right now. So we're just... Plus two, we kind of forgot our books. So what we're doing is, we both have a deployment on the far long edge here. We have a foot in. The objectives are going to be live turn 2. And they're 4 inches outside of your opponent's deployment zone. So yeah, we're just kind of messing around. Greg's running 100-point Soviets. I'm running 100-point Americans. We'll go over the list here, and let's do my list first. We're the closest. So kind of standard, like a lot of stuff you guys see me run. This probably won't be my list for the May tournament that I'm running. I'm hoping to have my Iraqis done by then and just do a full Iraqi army. Yeah, okay, he's yawning over there.
Oh, you're gonna make not too many friends.
Well, I mean, the Iraqis are whatever. So here's what I have. I'm about to change the light filter on this. This thing's like really sucking the light in. So I have 2 formations, one of which is a Marine formation, 2 groups of 4 M60s, a command of 2, 1 set of 2 Humvees with tow 2s on them, and that's that formation. The second formation is my mech formation. It has 2 full groups of 113s, 4 dragons, command. It has 1 scout, 113s, tow 2s, set of mortars, and then 1 set of 3 Abrams IPs. Ever since I've been running those, I feel like having, for 27 points, it's definitely worth it. Like, they're decent tanks. Then for formation support, formation support, I have 1 group of attack Humvees, 2 M2s, Mark 19, and a minigun. And then for support, or formation support, I should say, I have a group of Marine Paladins. Just stock Paladins, nothing, no fanciness. And then 1 FO. I figure a little bit of a combined arms. As you say, there's no aircraft, no anti-aircraft. I just threw it together real quick. My other list will be similar to this, probably minus the M60s. And I'll be more... Like I said, I'll be obviously using Iraqis if I'm able to. If not, for our big tournament, I'll have Iraqis. This upcoming tournament will probably be Americans, like infantry. So let's go ahead and check out the Samurai's formation.
Alright, this is just something that I just slapped together just for the heck of it. I'm running my standard BIMP formation. 9 BIMP 2s, 9 BIMP 3s.
Okay.
I threw some Spandrels in.
Alright.
My Hurricanes with the OP.
Okay.
And then for my second formation, it's just 2 Gaskins. I mean, why not? And then 9 T-64s.
Nice. We got some more paint on them, it looks like.
Yeah. I've been trying to get them painted up. I kind of like how the scheme came out. So.
Okay. So it's 100 points to 100 points. We're gonna have probably the attacker go first, which will probably be you.
Right.
And then we're just going ahead. We'll just start playing, guys. See what happens.
Exactly. Cool.
All right, we'll be back. Okay, so I changed the camera up a little bit. We'll see if I like it or not. It gives a little bit more of a clearer picture. Doesn't seem so far away. So I go ahead. I deployed over here. I had my 1 unit scout up. I stacked all my Marine M60s kind of around it. I have a platoon over here ready to push up to that objective. HQ for the Marines are here. Paladins are behind that grove of woods. FO's here. Two toes are right there. Infantry with HQ is ready to go to this one. My Abrams are going to head behind the crop field over there. And set of mortars behind this crop field, or this trees. And I have my attack Humvees on the road, ready to sprint up. And then what did all you end up doing, Samurai?
I put my spandrels here. My BIM 3 company is here. My HQ is here, the battalion HQ. All my T-64s are sitting in the field.
Okay.
My BIM 2s are sitting in the back. 2 Gaskins, my Hurricanes, and my observation post.
Okay. And my objective is there. His is there and here. We said you're going to be the attacker first, Samurai.
Right.
So we're going to go into it. We'll be back after Soviet turn 1.
Turn 1. All right.
So that was the end of Soviet turn 1. Just kind of walk us through what you end up doing, Samurai.
I jumped up with the Gaskins. Why not? There's no air.
Okay.
Try to be sneaky with them. BIM 2s, I just moved up.
All right.
The tanks moved up. They're still all out of range.
Okay.
I had 3 BIM 3 shots. Shoot down at your Humvees down there. I popped 1.
Yep. Actually hit one with a 6 and blew it up.
The spandrels, I just moved up a little bit to try to get in the cover to wait for you to come down the flank.
Okay.
I moved up my BIM 2 observation post, and because he can't really see anything over.
Well, you could have saw through all your people.
Yeah.
It was just that there really wasn't much. Well, there's lots for you to see down there.
Yeah.
I just don't know why you didn't move. All right.
And the Hurricanes, I didn't shoot. So.
All right, we're going to go on to American turn 1. Let's see if other Humvee runs away. We'll be back. That was very productive for the American turn 1. So basically what I did, folks, these guys kind of dashed up here just to like hold the gas station, and they found a weird looking car. You guys at home can kind of figure it out. Then HQ and 113s kind of drove up here to help secure the objective for now. My one tow actually stayed because of his leadership. Somehow he made it. Abrams moved up with the FO. Abrams engaged and actually just bailed out one T-64. The tow actually knocked out a T-64. Then my artillery ranged in, knocked out a T-64. And I ranged in on the first attempt. Second attempt, I ranged in my mortar, which didn't do much, but he's ranged in now. The scouts failed their blitz on top of the hill, so they just moved up there. M60s moved up there, fired. They kind of didn't do much because of the range. T-64s are tough to deal with anti-tank 20. Those M60s moved up. Even with them being Marines and having a slightly worse to hit because of no laser rangefinder, I was able to knock out 2 spandrels. I took 2 shots at the BIMP 3 and missed him. And then the command drove up behind to give everyone a reroll. And the 113 platoon moved over there to help secure the objective for now. And that was about it, guys. So a pretty productive American turn. 2 T-64s is pretty good for this far away.
Yeah, definitely.
Because normally you just bounce everything.
Yeah, usually.
Your front armor is 17, which is really good. All right, we're going on to Soviet turn 2. We'll be back. Okay, go ahead and go over what your turn consisted of.
All right. I had my BIM 3s move up.
Okay.
I put 3 shots into your tanks. They just bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky with that one.
Right. I ranged in with my artillery.
Yep.
Got one of your tanks up on the hill.
Well, that was from, you ranged in and you hit everybody, and you actually bailed out the 113.
Right.
And then I think your T-64s
Oh yeah, the T60,
opened up,
yeah.
bailed out one, and knocked one out.
Um, the BIMP twos moved up. They bailed out to your Humvees.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Like they didn't blow them up. Yeah, they
Right.
bailed out two of them.
My dice are just. Ugh.
Yeah. Now we're getting in the range though. So
Right.
this is going on to American turn 2. Let's see what I can do. I still got to try to deal with a lot of this stuff here. All right, we'll be back. So it was a little bit crazy. Um, Everyone got back in over here. That bailed back in, except for those two guys. This guy passed his leadership, missed everybody. I was able to blitz with my infantry here because of my commander. So my infantry blitzed out into the building, woods, and a line. Then my vehicles just drove over here behind. Humvees drove over behind the building to hide. Those M60s pushed up, knocked out 4 BIMP 3s. Guys on the hill, they were able to knock out one T-64 in the field, bailed out another one. And then with 2 Dragons firing from the auto garage and this Command M60 firing down across, I was able to bail out and knock out 2 BIMP 2s, killed 1 infantry. And then with some combined fire from the M60s, I was able to knock out 2 more BIMP 2s, one of which from double bail.
Right.
Artillery re-ranged in but didn't do much. And I did bail out another T-64 over here. And that was pretty much it. I have a lot of pissed off Soviet infantry right in front of me right now.
Yeah, you do.
Going on to, and these guys on the hill, even with their commander next to them, failed their shooting scoots. They're stuck on the hill for any Soviet repeat bombardment. Yeah, they're probably gonna disappear this turn.
I hope.
Yeah. Going on to Soviet turn 3.
All right.
That was a productive Soviet turn.
A little bit.
So, go over, Samurai. What all did you end up doing? You actually did quite a bit on your turn 3.
Right. We'll start with my BIMP 3s here.
Yeah.
Shot at the guys on the hill.
Knocked out one. Bailed one.
Bailed one. The T-64s.
Okay.
What I had shot down here.
Hit the Abrams, but they bounced them.
Bounced off, so that was kind of expected. Oh, excuse me. Their artillery ranged in.
Yeah, I failed my shoot and scoot, so you're able to range back in. Knocked out 2 of the, or actually knocked out one of the other M60s.
Right.
So then left him kind of stranded. What else, Jim, doing? You double bailed them guys again.
Right.
One filled his bail in. One passed it. They kind of moved up. Your infantry took over the gas station, and then your other infantry had to fall back from being pinned.
Right.
And took over the McArnold Pizza Hut.
Yeah, McDonald's.
And that was pretty much it for turn 3. I have some remounts and some leaderships to do. My Marine formation is not looking too hot actually right now. There's a possibility it could break depending what happens.
I'm hoping.
All right, we'll be back.
All right.
Greg, or is that turn 4?
Turn 4.
Turn 4 Americans.
Yeah.
Turn 4 Americans. Kind of same old, same old. Some stuff ran away. Some stuff stayed. My Marines over there drove up and tried machine gunning the Soviets. Killed 1 base, which is not good. But I was able to knock out the last of the BIMP 3, so all his troops with that company are on foot now, thank goodness. I was able to knock out 1 formation, or 1 platoon of T-64s.
Mm-hmm.
So now he has a group of 3 and a group of 1 left over here. Then over here, I was able to get that guy back in, start driving around. With 50 calibers and Dragons, I was able to bail those 2 out. Those 2 BIMP, or correction, we keep getting hammered. BMP-2s. Everyone says they're not BIMPs. BMP-2s.
It's my Soviets. They're BIMPs.
Well, no, they're
BIMPs.
They're blasting me for it. It's all good though. And then all these guys here, they were able to dig in, so they're not all in the open now. This is, I was able to rearrange in artillery, did nothing though. So we're going on to Soviet turn 5.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens.
Let's see what I got up my sleeve
Oh, them guys on the hill there, that platoon got wiped out. All right, guys, we'll be back. They are. So you did a lot. So you ended up knocking out one of my HQ M60s.
Right.
Bailed out and knocked out another M60. Your infantry didn't unpin,
Nope.
but they did fire a barrage of RPG 7s.
Right.
Your Spandrel guy, he made it. He blitzed up and actually bailed out a vehicle. Over here, what did you do? You ended up bailing out one of my Humvees
Right.
with these guys.
Again.
Yeah, bailed out a 113 over here.
Right.
Tanks moved up. The big one, you removed your artillery in preparation of you assaulting the objective.
Right.
You knocked out infantry base, pinning my infantry, and you knocked out an Abrams.
Which, yeah.
Is huge. So you really
Right.
need that right now. And another wild RPG from these guys here actually caught the Hammerhead scouts on the hill.
Right.
I bounced the guy in the back, but he still blew him up. So I have some leaderships, some unpinnings to do. We'll see what happens here. It's not looking too good. American turn 5. We'll be back.
Come on, DJ, fail those leadership tests.
So, some good and bad happened. I repinned the crap out of his infantry over there with artillery. I tried to assault with my tanks, and they bailed 2 out, so I couldn't assault. Over here, that guy stayed, knocked out T-64. The one Humvee finally ran away, which is going to be bad because that unit's going to be in bad spirits next turn. Abrams shot up the T-64, did nothing. Over here, 113's moved up, knocked out a BMP-2. These guys failed their unpinning check from the artillery earlier, so they're still pinned. My Humvees were able to move around and fire 50 cals and knock out 2 Hurricanes finally, which is a little bit too late. That's really it. We're going on a Soviet turn 6. This will be last turn. All right, we'll be back.
All right.
So that was the end of Soviet turn 6. So MRI, you failed to unpin them guys, but they still were able to like bail out. Excuse me, swallowed a bug. A lot of my M60s. Over here, you bailed out another Humvee. These guys moved up. You moved up here. You shot a bunch of the infantry. They failed to unpin.
Right.
We're only playing to turn 6. We're going to call it a draw at this point because I have a command vehicle here. We just started cleaning up before we started doing our synapses. I'm not going to, if I bail my guys back in and somehow move all that infantry between that to the objective,
Right.
I would maybe win, but the problem is he still has a giant wall of infantry. All this actually, this BMP-2 company is still in really good shape.
Right.
They're just kind of like stuck in his backfield. And like I said, we both were like, we want to go get some food. We don't want to sit there and battle till like turn 8 or 9.
Right.
So we're just calling it a draw. It was just us throwing 2 lists together real quick. Although this won't be my list for that event coming up, I can tell you that.
Yeah, this isn't going to be my list either. Probably I'm going to touch.
I'm definitely going to keep. I need to put my air cobras back in just because of that.
Right.
Let me tell you what, my last couple videos you've seen, it's hard hunting artillery with Humvees. It's doable, but it's super hard. I'd rather not.
Right.
But yeah, that was that. If you guys noticed any odd terrain features during today's game, go ahead and throw them in the comments. A little bit of Easter eggs.
Right.
All I can say is we went to Walmart and they had like a pseudo micro machine thing from the 80s, 90s. I can tell you in future videos, there's going to be some other franchises showing up in our videos.
Right.
One of which I'm going to turn to objective markers. But alright guys, this is Guildmaster with.
Samurai Greg.
And until next time, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yins, have a good one.
Yep.
Keep your powder dry.
That was a fun game.